People who have no hold over their process of thinking are likely to be ruined by liberty of thought. If thought is immature, liberty of thought becomes a method of converting men into animals. Nations are born in the hearts of poets, they prosper and die in the hands of politicians. It is true that we are made of dust. And the world is also made of dust. But the dust is motes rising. A wrong concept misleads an understanding, a wrong deed degrades the whole man, and may eventually demolish the structure of the human ego. If faith is lost, there is no security and there is no life for him who does not adhere to religion. Rise above sectional interests and private ambitions. Pass from matter to spirit. Matter is diversity, spirit is light, life and unity. Islam is itself destiny and will not suffer destiny.
When truth has no burning, then it is philosophy. When it gets burning from the heart, it becomes poetry. The scientific observer of nature is a kind of mystic seeker in the act of prayer. Thou art not for the earth, nor for the heaven, the world is for thee, thou art not for the world. It is the nature of the self to manifest itself, in every atom slumbers the might of the self. Man is primarily governed by passion and instinct. But the universe, as a collection of finite things, presents itself as a kind of island situated in a pure vacuity to which time, regarded as a series of mutually exclusive moments, is nothing and does nothing. Destiny is the prison and chain of the ignorant. Understand that destiny, like the water of the Nile, water before the faithful, blood before the unbeliever. Words, without power, is mere philosophy. It is the lot of man to share in the deeper aspirations of the universe around him and to share his own destiny as well as that of the universe, now by adjusting himself to its forces, now by putting the whole of his energy to his own ends and purposes. The ego is partly free, partly determined, and reaches fuller freedom by approaching the individual who is most free. God. The ultimate aim of the ego is not to see something, but to be something. Rise above sectional interests and private ambitions. Pass from matter to spirit. Matter is diversity, spirit is light, life and unity. The wing of the falcon brings to the king, the wing if the crow brings him to the cemetery. I lead no party, I follow no leader. I have given the best part of my life careful study of Islam, its law and polity, its culture, its history and its literature. The immediacy of mystic experience simply means that we know God just as we know other objects. God is not a mathematical entity or a system of concepts mutually related to one another and having no reference to experience. Since love first made the breast an instrument of fierce lamenting, by its flame my heart was molten to a mirror, like a rose I pluck my breast apart, that I may hang this mirror in your sight. Another way of judging the value of a prophet's religious experience, therefore, would be to examine the type of manhood that he has created, and the cultural world that has sprung out of the spirit of his message. Ends and purposes, whether they exist as conscious or subconscious tendencies, form the rap and woof of our conscious experience. I have never considered myself a poet. I have no interest in poetic artistry. That is why, according to this newer psychology, Christianity has already fulfilled its biological mission, and it is impossible for the modern man to understand its original significance. But the perception of life as an organic unity is a slow achievement, and depends for its growth on a people's entry into the main current of world events. The thought of a limit to perceptual space and time staggers the mind. Unbeliever is he who follows predestination even if he be Muslim, faithful is he, if he himself is the divine destiny. Plants and minerals are bound to predestination. The faithful is only bound to the divine orders. Conduct, which involves a decision of the ultimate fate of the agent, cannot be based on illusions. I am a hidden meaning made to defy the grasp of words, and walk away with free will and destiny. As living, revolutionary clay. The ultimate purpose of religious life is to make this evolution move in a direction far more important to the destiny of the ego than the moral health of the social fabric which forms his present environment. Indeed, in view of its function, religion stands in greater need of a rational foundation of its ultimate principles than even the dogmas of science. Be not entangled in this world of days and nights, thou hast another time and space as well. People who have no hold over their process of thinking are likely to be ruined by liberty of thought. If thought is immature, liberty of thought becomes a method of converting men into animals. Be aware of your own worth, use all of your power to achieve it. Create a notion from a dewdrop,